Okay, the last week, it has been turbulent to say the least with my car. We've had so many issues. We've had a handful at least. Like the other night, this happened. Oh, this is not good, this is not good, this is not good. Guys, does anyone know what this warning light means? Oh, I'm so silly. I found out what the sensor is. It is literally just tyre pressure, nothing to worry about. And it scared the life out of me, but thankfully it was only just tyre pressures. But that's not the end of our issues, I can tell you that now. So we've also had another oil leak. This time it's not from the oil filter housing. That seems to have actually fixed our issue with that. This time we've got it on the exhaust manifold side of the engine, which is really not good, because that's obviously where all the hot air goes, which will burn off oil, could catch fire. We'll see. But obviously this is not good news, and I do not know what is causing this. I'm not entirely sure what's down that side of the engine, other than just obviously the exhaust. We need to have a proper look later in the video to see if we can figure anything out, but I really need your guys' help on this one, because I have no clue what's causing this. But anyway, we've got more to crack on with today other than just moaning about another engine issue. Like, for one, the other sticker to go on the back of the car is here. So then, if you see my last video, you guys already know we installed this sticker right here, which is obviously my YouTube branding, and the company I got it from forgot to send out my other sticker, which was to say YouTube here. Now they've actually sent out they've sent out the sticker and another one for free, because they forgot to send that one out. We've got both of them here. Hopefully they're in the same font, because you have multiple fonts to choose from. I'm hoping it's the same one. Let's get it on, shall we, even though we're out here. On the road mods, that's what we're doing right now. Also, if I look overexposed right now, it's because the sunlight is right on me. It's behind you guys. I know I can change the angle, but I am looking at getting a new camera in the future instead of a GoPro, so hopefully I won't look as exposed in the future. You guys have got to bear with me. Things are steadily getting better, but I mean, it's expensive to get good equipment nowadays, so you guys have to bear with me for a little bit. We are improving, content's getting better, just bear with me guys, please. Right, and you guys should have a gist by now. It's the same as last time. Make sure to wipe down the surface to keep it clean. So once the surface is clean, that is disgusting, man. I don't know if you can see that, but it's all just brown. That's my window, man. We need to get the car clean again. We will. Once clean, just get a rag or something to just kind of dry it all off with. Making sure to try and just keep the surface as clean as possible. It's almost like putting a screen protector on like a phone, except to put onto the rear window of my car. Now it's time to choose the right sticker. I'm not actually sure which one is the right one, because they've sent out two different fonts. I want to say this one. I'm gonna hope it is. No, we'll stick this one on. We can always take it off and put the other one on if that's the correct one. But the next thing is get your sticker lined up pretty much where you want it. I've actually forgot to bring a card with me. Fantastic. So despite forgetting to bring a card, thankfully my finger did do the job on getting the sticker on the window. Alright, I believe that is now firmly on. I hope. I'm not a genius at this. But the next thing is to peel off, obviously, the paper that's on top of it, and it should stick to the windscreen. We'll see. Or the rear window. Okay, I should have maybe put it a small bit closer, but at least everyone knows what my YouTube is now. I should just get like Instagram and TikTok and kind of just make it. Alright. I love that. That looks so good. I'm so happy with how this now looks. I mean, there is quite a big gap. It doesn't look fantastic, that gap. But maybe I got my TikTok and my YouTube, maybe my Instagram and my Facebook, and just made it look kind of like that. I think it would look okay. And then this side, well, I kind of feel bad for this bit of the window because it's not really going to get anything unless we get like some random car orientated stickers maybe, or something like that, something cool to go there. I don't know. I reckon we fill up this rear window, you know. I reckon we just fill this up with just stickers upon stickers and make it look sick over time. I've read so many comments of you guys saying I need to get rid of this. I appreciate every single one of them. And I know in last week's video I said that I will be doing that this week. Unfortunately, I'm having to wait for it to come off eBay, and it will be in next week's video. that is a promise. It is coming next week. We'll be getting rid of the rear wiper, smoothing out the edge or smoothing out the back, as a lot of you have also said. And then I won't be ruining my stickers because I won't have a wiper to do it with. So like I said, we're waiting on that bung to come. It's fine, it'll be coming in the week. Same with the window tints, which is so annoying. It's not coming till like the weekend. But at the weekend, that's when I'm like putting the video out, finishing editing and everything. I'm not recording at weekends. So the window tint's gonna have to wait till next week. The mods that I wanted to do are all gonna have to wait till next week. Unfortunately, that is the only thing we're gonna be doing mod-wise this week. Because like I said, we've had so many issues the last couple of days that I kind of want to do like a little maintenance-y type video and show you guys how to get rid of fault codes that appear and how to check your BMW's like status, see if it has got any faults. So we're going to do all of that today, so stick around. Hopefully you guys will learn a little bit, or a lot, depending on how much you know, about how to basically just maintenance-y check a car other than servicing it. So let's crack on with the very first thing, how to check tyres. Alright then, so checking tyre pressures is generally really straightforward actually. As long as you've got one of these, which is like an air pressure checker, filler, upper finger dinger, yep, one of them, then you'll be able to do this. And as long as you've got a car or something you can connect it to, you'll be okay. Right then, so as this air pressure filler upper thinger dinger thing, what did I just say, is it's got one of these which goes in a car, if you didn't know already. Ignore man's stash. If you get one of the cigarette ports, I think that's what they're called, you pull out the thing, if there is one in there, and you slot this bad boy right in, bash. That will power it, but obviously the car needs power, so let's quickly give the car some power. Okay, we've got, I don't know if I have to turn the car on, I might have to, one sec. Yep, the engine needs to be on. Me, that scared my life, Jesus Christ. Off, quiet you. There, so that, tyre pressure warning. It scared the life out of me the other day. I thought my car was gonna blow up. Just tyre pressure warning. So checking tyre pressure, really easy. You take the little dust cap off, that is what they're called. I know that from my youth days. Find your bit that goes on, push it on. It will leak air at first, but that's because it's not sealed fully. Once it's fully sealed, you'll be fine. It's not gonna leak loads or the tyres are gonna go flat. It won't do that, it will just go tss, and then it'll be all right. Ready? Listen. You hear that? That's it, just leaking a slight bit of air. So we are at 25 psi, 25.5 psi, or 1.7 bar. Now, I think I'm meant to be at about 30 to 35 psi, I believe. We're gonna search it up and we'll come back. Yeah, so I just read online that my tyre pressure should be at about 32 psi. So what I'm gonna do is literally just flick this on, get out to 32 psi and take it out and put the dust cap back on and we'll be all done. And there, that is 32 psi. So we're gonna very quickly take that off. Just like so. Dust cap straight back on the top. And that, if you didn't know, is how you fill up a tyre with air. I'm gonna do that to the other three, and then we're gonna try and cancel off that fault code on the dash. Let's go. Well, my driver's side was absolutely fine. If anything, it was a bit worrying. It was at 40 psi. That's very, very high. We'll leave that for now. And there we go. That is all 4 tyres checked and filled up accordingly. So let's get that fault code gone. So on the left stick, you've got 2 buttons. You've got BC1 and you've got kind of this like lifted up one. And the one, if you just move it up once, twice, and then a third time, it says reset. If I press that in, I think maybe press and hold. Reset, it has now been reset. Press again and it's gone. That will only come back up now if there is any issues with my tyres or any certain amount of miles possibly, but I mean, it's now reset. It's not going to come up again, hopefully for a while, fingers crossed. But that is how you do it. Really, really straightforward. Now let's get back home as we've got more things to crack on today with, so let's go. So if you watched the video just here, where I was actually stealthing out my car, well, I say stealthing out, obviously I just changed the grills and everything, you'll know that obviously I took off the badge here at the back. As you can see, there's some of the adhesive left, which is not the nicest, because you can still see the badge, and obviously it just does not look very good from behind. So we're going to give this a go, and hopefully it cleans up nicely, and then we'll have a smoother looking back of the car with absolutely no badge then, and nothing left of the badge. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do to take off the badge is just give a quick clean around the area. So to take this badge off, I've actually gone to Whole Foods and I've picked up some of this, which is as you can see, a tar and glue remover. So this is also for removing adhesive on cars. It won't do anything to the paint, it'll literally just take the adhesive off and leave hopefully nothing behind. So what I've had is spray a bit of a layer on top of this and just leave it for a couple of minutes, and it should hopefully eat away at the adhesive that is there. Sorry if the lighting's gone quite bad as well. My light that I use has just unfortunately died, which is rather frustrating. But hopefully this will come off in just one lovely swipe. Under light, it is working away at obviously the surface. So I'm going to give this a wipe. Fingers crossed. Either I didn't leave it for long enough, or this is just one big scam. As that has not taken it off, as there's still adhesive and bits on the back of my car. Fantastic. So to try and fix this, I'm going to actually spray some more on. And then I'm just going to hold this under here so it doesn't leak down into my boot. And hopefully if I leave this again, maybe this will work, we'll see. So with the light on and looking at it quite close up, I can actually see that it is bubbling on where obviously the sticker's adhesive used to be, which is actually really interesting because on the can it says it dissolves it, and that's obviously what is going on. And our timer, it's just gone off. Lovely. So that is a 3-minute timer. We actually allowed it for a couple minutes this time. Now we're going to try to wipe it off. It's taking a little bit more off again. It's not taking it all off. This is getting a little bit frustrating because I don't want this on here anymore. I want it to just be gone. This is T-Cut here. It's basically just like a very fine polishing type thing, and put a bit on polishing cloth. Not much, you really don't need much when using T-Cut. The easiest way to do it, I find, is get your polishing cloth, get your T-Cut, and just basically go like that. That is enough. And then when applying it, basically just put it on, keep it moving in a circle. Okay, well, that has not worked. Oh, this is getting really, really annoying. I could give you guys help on this one. I mean, it is now like a mirror. Look at that, that's lovely. But I really need you guys' help. How can I get rid of this? Because it's aggravating me now. I don't quite know how to get rid of it. So I need you guys' help down in the comments below, if possible. So when polishing your car, you always want to put some wax on afterwards to give it kind of like a coating so that it basically stays polished for a little bit longer. It just gives it a bit of a shield basically. Once again, you don't need much of this either. The one thing to always make sure of wax is whenever you're waxing a car, you want to rub it all in until it's all gone, or otherwise you'll have wax residue left over, which is not something very nice. So that obviously didn't work, but my boot's now going to look very strange because we're going to have one side is quite dirty, and then you're going to have this lovely bit here that's really nice and shiny because it's just been polished. But like I said, I really need you guys' help with this. Let me know in the comments below on how I can take that off the car basically. Anyway, let's go check the fluids next. So some other things that we're also going to want to check on the car is all of our like fluids. So pop in the bonnet, we're gonna check our hydraulic brake fluids, coolant and other things like that. So checking this is rather straightforward. First of all, we have washer fluid. Lifting up there, I can see there's definitely water down there, but at the moment our washer bottle is still not working, it's not pumping any water through. So we will have to attack that another time. So I do believe this is coolant. I can't open it up, which is a little annoying because my engine is the smallest bit warm, but coolant is in there. A way of checking it is, it looks like there's a stick you can put inside of it when open. That will tell you if there's enough in there. So that is my coolant. Now oil, I can't actually check on my carb. I can check to see if it's milky at all. No, that is a perfect looking oil cap. And then obviously the chain in there. But that I have to do through a dash when the engine's warm enough. But like I was saying at the start of the video, we've got another oil leak. Now if you can kind of see down here, let's give it a bit of light. You can kind of see that rod. I'm not quite sure what that rod does. It's covered in oil. And also, down in that gap down there, my engine's covered in oil. There is something going on down here. It's really difficult to see, but we're getting an oil leak from underneath the head of the engine, which is really not good, and it is causing oil to leak, burn off and create a horrible smell. It's disgusting. And this, oh well, I don't know. I really don't know what to do about this. I don't know if I can do it myself because of just where it's leaking from, so it's going to be a very expensive repair if I do need to get it done. Unfortunately, that is everything for today. It's really not much we've done in this video. I am sorry about that. Like I said, the mods we're waiting for are all coming slowly. They'll be here next week, especially the window tint and the little plug for the rear wiper. But I have also got a few extra things that are really going to spice up how the car looks. Now, I want to hear what you guys think they are down in the description below. I'll give you a bit of a hint. One of them is to do with the engine. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but I want to hear what you guys think. And the second one is more aesthetics. So maybe on the outside of the car or the inside. Let me know what you guys think it is down below in the comments. But I'll see you next week on Sunday. Have a great week, guys. Catch you then. Peace out.